Hey guys. I thought I'd try something different today because I have a new little toy to play with. Um, so, how's that look? Yeah, it looks all right. I figured I'd do the intro to this episode of Bashing One Out and Breed in the paddock. So, what happened at Jam this week? Well, it was just me, Brad, Matt, and Dan, and we did some filming for social media stuff with this toy, which is quite fun because I'm still figuring out a lot of the imaging for it and stuff like that and getting good color. Um, so we started writing something like completely new, which is one of the things I was really happy to talk about. I'm really happy to talk about now because on that first video I uploaded, like one of my goals was by the end of the year at least write 2 new songs. And we've got this new song. So yeah, anyway, we're writing this new song. It's a bit more airy, fairy kind of song. Kind of reminds me of sort of halfway between Catharsis and Spaniards in its like tone. I'm thinking more of a serious song. Yeah, I know, serious song for us. Aren't you gonna fucking put stupid voices in it and stuff? So hopefully tonight this Discord call with the other guys goes well. We got a bunch of questions, a bunch of topics that we want to talk about, and yeah, it'd be really, really cool if they're like get some decent answers. I know Dan, Matt, and I can bounce off each other really well, talking shit and stuff. But yeah, see what it's like when we get there. Hey, welcome to the first official Bashing One Out with Breed, with more than just one person from Breed.
Bands with Breed.
So we got this new single coming out on Friday. And this is I feel like the petrichor riff was written a really long time. It's you wrote it.
This is new. It's a new old
Brand
single.
new.
Brand new. We've never.
You know, it was being demoed for recording at the studio in 2020. So
I
like
think
that's
it might
just
even be older than that.
no, that's what I mean. Just the demoing process was 2020. So you can think about like the fact that like it takes us ages to even like get to a point where we're happy with the structure. So that's with all the latest jazz sections.
I remember Leo learning the drums to this song, or at least a version of this song, when he was yeah.
Actually, that's true, eh?
Yeah.
I think it was just a riff, but
it was
the beginning.
It was that first riff. It was the riff we play at the start of the song. That was like the whole song, and we kept like jumping around with that. But then like we did that thing where we had the odd signature one at the start, and then we moved it to that 4/4 one, which is a bit more palatable. But yeah, this song's been around for yonks.
That's going to be what Gene joined in 2017, so it'd be like 16 or something.
Yeah, 2016, maybe earlier.
Yeah, fuck, that's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely changed. I think the fact that the song was pretty much predominantly that first riff made it very difficult to sing to, and even like it just made it so punchy the whole time. So it was like so different to the way it is now.
Yeah.
Where now, you got a bit more of the palatable guitar riff that kind of happens throughout it, but you can do you can actually sing over it. So.
Yeah, and it's less like aggressively intense. Like when you're listening to like an odd signature song, if there's nothing that's like easy for the listener to come back to and be like, oh, that's a simple rhythm, it just gets hard to listen to.
Yeah, and I think like the way that it's structured now as well, with that being like the verse, it kind of like links up the bridging sections a bit better, because there isn't really like the chorus is a bit funny in this song. I guess it's not like a normal kind of chorus.
Yeah, it's more like a break, if anything. I describe it as a bridge or a break, but it's got the crux of the song in that break.
Exactly, which is like the definition of really a chorus. So like that is the chorus, but it's not like, you know,
It's not
generally-
chorusy.
no, it isn't. Like generally a chorus will be something that kind of is like the anthem bit of the song, or the bit of the song that always, you know, comes back and collates, I guess, the overall message. But I wouldn't say that's necessarily the what is occurring in this song. I think it's probably a bit different, but it makes it interesting because, like, yeah, everything kind of links up to that point, and then kind of just builds from there. But yeah, the way that it was before, I don't think it was really possible to do it that way. And it even like it's good because like it also brings back a little bit of like the stuff we generally do where we had like a bit of a break in the third quarter of the song, so it kind of allows us to do that more seamlessly.
Yeah, and then it's nice airy sort of section there as well, which is like, again, a nice break from getting like barraged by heavy riffs.
And a bit of a surprise instrument, a real instrument rather than plug-ins as well. So are we gonna just allude to what it is? I mean, or do people actually know? Do all 5 people that are listening actually know?
Yeah,
It's pretty big. It's a big instrument for you.
Oh, yeah.
Very large instrument.
It was when it first was invented. It was declared as satanic. It's a fun fact.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's made of metal.
Isn't it made of brass?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brass section.
Matt, your typing is so loud.
Chunk, 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 chunk. Sorry, I just
He's got an actual typewriter. It like plugs into the computer.
He's not even. He's like, I'm just. I'm writing. Excuse me. I'm writing my novel here.
Yeah. No, I was doing the whole. Jamie, pull that one up. I was just confirming our facts on.
Actually, yeah.
On said instrument.
You should be the one to pull things up so people know that you're actually pulling it up.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's not staged. We haven't prepared this earlier.
No, none of this is scripted. I know it seems like it's very scripted, us talking right now, but no, completely ad-libbing everything here. It's kind of hard to talk about the song without them listening to it, so I feel like if we do another one of these next week, it'd be good to be like, talk a bit more about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I reckon the lyrics side of it is interesting because I mean I was reading it a little bit this week, and when I was reading it I was kind of getting like, I guess that's always what you get with lyrics, that it's supposed to be ambiguous, but I was getting something very different because I had already a preconceived notion.
Fucking lick the microphone. It sounds like a dog's licking his balls. Oh yeah, good boy. Oh, good boy.
He wasn't licking my balls. He was licking a treat, which was my. It was a dog treat.
I put peanut butter on my balls.
Psychopath. Yeah. I wonder if that the pink suit calls to Joji, like the Green Goblin suit does. Yeah. Yeah.
Put me on, Joji.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen? There's an interview with him and Sean Evans, and they're eating like spicy noodles, and he like takes a bite of it, but after doing it, he goes, "Oh!" It's like Joji
instantly transported back.
Yeah. To rat cake.
Oh god.
That was in like Lansdale, right? That's at old mate's house.
Yeah. No, it's crazy when you watch those videos and it's literally like him falling out of the car down the road from me.
In an AU Falcon.
yeah. I know this road. I've been down this road many a time.
Have you ever seen the movie
From the
These?
exact same thing.
You ever seen the movie These Final Hours? Matt, pull up these final hours.
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, you can. Damn, I was doing something else actually. I was putting an order in for another beer. Over here.
Gold!
Thank
Fucking
you.
gold!
You're dismissed. I think the dog needs a shit as well.
I also need a shit. Bathroom! Bathroom! Mom, bathroom!
Bathroom. Bring the bucket. Oh, shit.
So do you guys talk about the music? No, we just scream Joji and South Park references.
Is that going to make the final edit? To check the time signature of some of the sections, because I'm pretty lazy and I can never remember. I just know when Gene does certain things,
Yeah, that it's not 4/4.
we do certain things. Well, everything's 4/4 if you're not a nerd.
Yeah.
So.
Everything's 4/4 if you can't count. Yeah, I know the intro's like not 4/4, and the ending is not 4/4.
I think it might be. Oh, no. I'm just going to look stupid if I guess.
Yeah.
Time to ensure it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that it's really important. It's just, does it sound good? And is it good?
Yeah.
So
Is it
we
interesting?
hope people enjoy it. 'Cause I think
That's
it's,
genius.
one of the more fun things to play, especially the outros.
Yeah, I love
Good.
the outro.
I'm going to go with 11-8.
11/8. I'm gonna guess.
It's around there.
I'm gonna guess 6/9.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna guess 4/20.
420. The outro's good. I think it's
I think it's
very Opethy.
Yeah, I love it. I'd say the outro. If we could get away with just making that outro the entire song, I would have done it. It's just such an interesting outro.
Well,
I love the layers to
6
it.
minutes.
you can kind of do that if, you add and remove layers appropriately, so you've got that sort
Dynamic.
of building atmosphere.
Yeah.
I know it's actually quite popular in video game music. Do you find that like Faster Than Light did it really well? But there's a few others that will actually only have one or just a couple of soundtracks where it is the same piece, but with lots of layers to it, so that they can scale up and scale down to fit the theme. So if it's if they're wanting something more panicked or rushed, or they start adding in
more
big drums.
layers. Yeah.
A lot of percussion side of things. If they want to take it back down, they scale it down to just the piano or just guitar.
But Balatro.
The main instrument. Balatro's another one.
Yeah. Man, my favorite thing that happened with Balatro was at the Game Awards, where they at the Game Awards they do that medley where they take all the songs from all the games and they like layer them over the top of each other and make like one big piece of music. But it's like you're listening to all these serious games with their serious soundtracks, and then halfway through it's just like, wait, that's the Balatro theme playing at the most serious gaming event of the year.
Between, I'd say, the chorus.
Yeah.
And into the Yaz section. Are we allowed to announce that there's a Yaz section?
Yeah.
Smooth Yaz.
Smooth Yaz.
Yes. But yeah, that bit with the pyramid, basically going up the pyramid, down.
Yeah.
Oh man, the
It's fun.
I don't even like. You can tell I gave up on that section by because I just hold a note over the top of it.
that was definitely just like I think that's very typical of like the earlier stuff we did though. When you think about it, it was more like just math, just adding like you know, one note here, one note there, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Rather than like, you know,
Does it sound
nowadays
good?
nowadays it's a bit more like this riff is what it is, and then we'll just kind of build sections around it to kind of I guess accompany it or like kind of like work off it and like build off it. But like I think like the way we used to approach a lot of sections before, and we'd be like, oh yeah, that riff is cool. Why don't we just change it up by adding a few extra notes here or do a variation here or something like that. But like nowadays it's more like that riff is like the next riff is completely different, but it does kind of like work off it. So it would be like a bit more structured in a nicer sense, but like it seemed like to be a bit more just adding complexity would be the thing that we would do 10 years ago, just for the sake of just adding
just to be cool.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
It was more about to add a bit of interest to the riff.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that riff is cool, but like you add a few notes and you're like, oh, all of a sudden your ear expects something and it doesn't happen, and then you're like, oh, well, you kind of like perk your interest. Yeah. But these days we kind of like build a song from a foundation and kind of like the complexity is kind of always there, and we just kind of let it happen naturally.
Yeah.
I think it was I guess it was a bit more on the forefront of our thinking a decade ago, when we're just like, okay, let's make a riff a bit more interesting. But nowadays it's more, I guess, organic, and I guess it kind of just happens in that way.
Got to get Brad on the call, because that was interesting from the weekend. A bit of a shift to not rigid, it's not the right word, but more structure to the songs. Whereas only a handful of years ago, I'd say all of us were like, oh yeah, can't repeat, can't do this, can't do that. We've got to make it. Everything needs to be, like, every part needs to be
its own thing and a different,
awesome, over the top.
But then sometimes it's just like, oh,
riff salad.
I just
Well, I don't know. I've always been a big fan of like Opeth, and they are never scared of using repetition. Like if something's good, they will just. You can listen to this for a bit.
Gojira's
suck on this one.
Gojira's a good
enjoy
example.
This for like 25 minutes.
Gojira's a really good example of like meat and potatoes sort of riffs, where it's just like, hey, this is Silvera. It's like 3 parts. It's a 3-minute song, and it's dope.
Otherwise, you get things like Peripheral and Icarus Lives, where you only get the good riff, like for just a little bit. I
want it.
I want more.
It's all tip and no shaft.
Gotta have some girth to your riffs.
Gotta have some girth. I am definitely excited about getting a video clip out there that I feel was a lot smoother and a lot more, I want to say, professional looking compared to Spaniards. I look at Spaniards as the person who edited it, and I see all the like things and little tricks I did to get around the fact that I was editing it with a ancient computer.
Yeah, fair enough. But it was still fun.
Oh,
that was the whole point.
The filming, I up until this day, all of our film shoots for all of our video clips have been fun. I'd say the only one that was probably awful was the one with Joseph, and that was because of the heat.
It wasn't so bad. Just my knee was fucked.
I was just fucking out of breath the whole time.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
You were like in most of the shots as well, so
and like,
you didn't get much of a break.
And it's like, Alex, make sure to go like 11
Hard.
turn it up to 11 this time. Like, I remember Joseph looking at me and he was like, "That was great, Alex. Go harder."
More energy.
No.
Oh, like Arnold. More energy.
What video clip recording were you thinking of was awful?
I thought Spaniards where you almost drowned.
Yeah.
You're like waterboarding yourself in the lobster suit, which would have been the funniest way to go.
How did he die? Doing what he loved. Being in a lobster suit at a dog beach.
The first lobster to drown. The lobster finally died. Got what he wanted. The irony.
Actually, Alex is dead. This is AI Alex. He did die that day.
What are you talking? Oh.
This is
I've
like
got
Weekend
one of
at
those, like,
Bernie's.
little-
We're just keeping him alive.
I got one of those little like finger hand, the hand fingers. I should be like wearing that. It's just like, oh, what's up with his hands? But yeah, I mean, all the video clips, filming all of them, I always had fun. Like, it's always been like a really interesting thing. The editing process now with my computer, great. Like, now that I've got something that actually can beast through it, it's fun. It doesn't feel like I'm fighting the computer the whole time.
I think, yeah, the main thing for Spaniards, cause we actually had that song ready at the beginning of last year, like at the very beginning of January. I think it may have even been late 2023. It was mastered, ready to go.
Yeah.
And we were literally holding off the release because we're like, all right, we'll do a video clip and we'll do it ourselves and we'll try to learn how to do it. And we didn't realize how much was involved with that process, just the amount of footage that we needed to try and convey, I guess, like what our video clip would be, because we actually had so much bigger of an idea of what it was going to
Yeah, it was going to be like a
turn
story with like all this shit going on. And then we came to that realization where we were like, nah, it's not worth the effort. Let's just film something that's interesting to watch.
Yeah, so we just kind of like evolved the video clip according to, I guess, what we deemed feasible, and it's still took, I think, 9 months. And of that, we had, I think, 3 full shoot days.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3.5. Like, there was like a day where
Damn.
there was a 2-dayer. It was at your house.
No, there was that one at my house where you guys all came over the day before, and then we were like, we'll film tomorrow so that we're all at my house ready to go. And we all got really... It was me, you, Gene...
I rocked up at like midnight.
Yeah.
After work or something.
It was not midnight, but it was later.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, and we just got really pissed. And then the power went out, and we were sitting in my front room with the fireplace, like... Oh, fuck, was that the filming day? I feel like that was.
Nah, because the filming day was in summer. It was like boiling hot. It was like we were trying to film on like a 35-degree day or something like that, and it was like that's why I think it happened over 2 days, because I remember the second day Matt and
my hand was broken
Brad,
as well.
Yeah, that as well. But remember, Matt and Brad were the only ones to film on the second day. No, maybe we all did go out for a bit, but mainly because I just remember like Matt just being out in the field for like ages, just like sweating away. We're trying to get that one shot where he like,
Yeah. It was so silly.
It's just like burnt.
I would love to find the footage of us all yelling at you, being like, "Chase the sheep, chase the sheep!" And the grass is so long and it's so hilly that you can't see them from where you are, and you're just like, "What shit?"
What are you talking? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I couldn't see.
Oh man, if I can find it, all the B-roll from Spanish should go up. That would be fucking funny.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of it's still on the Google Drive. From Gene, but there's so much footage that we did. We like definitely went overboard to try and, because it's like a long song. That's the other thing, and you want to try. If you're trying to keep it interesting. In what we were doing, we definitely did that. But we learned so much. I think just in the sense of like how to film, like how to structure a film shoot. We learned so much about the editing process and how to really go through that. And I guess like, what are we trying to do with the song? So like, is this a song that we're going to release like in the next 2 or 3 months? And like, maybe it's better to get this done elsewhere rather than do it ourselves. But if it's something that we can kind of have a bit of time with, then we can do it ourselves. So I think it was a good learning curve just to be realistic about expectations when it comes to filming, because it's not an overnight process unless you get someone else to do it for you.
Which is why we fucking got Joseph, and it was so funny going from like everything we learned and being like prepared and everything, and then going in and just Joseph just took care of literally everything, and it was just like, and he was thinking of the shots and he was thinking of all this, and then like we're like, holy shit, we got through all the filming in one day. It was a long day, but like it was done. This is actually one big long ad for Dark Spirit Photography. Thanks to our sponsor, Dark Spirit Photography.
Worth it.
Are you a sweaty metal band?
Well, you can be.
You can be. He's gonna take you out to a quarry and he's gonna film you in the sun.
He sits in the shade.
We can't film on Saturday. It's too cold.
Our music will blot out the sun. Well, I'll film in the shade.
That's a terrible reference.
Zero
we'll
move on.
I thought the first film clip though was good at kind of teaching us what wasn't important as well. Like story.
Namely,
it should be like loose meaning. It should just be like like you don't have...
I'm sad, therefore things should have like that grey filter over it. It should be raining. What you're actually doing doesn't matter.
That being compared to the Swallowing Hornets video clip is I used 6 shots. There are 6 continuous shots.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is 6 shots.
Yeah.
We filmed it so well that, and like it was one of those things that's like, because we had 6 shots to deal with and it cut so quickly, I could jump between, like, say, like Gene or someone, like, there's a bit where I'm in the background plugging in something, or I'm like fiddling with something and want a dance shot. So we just cut away from that and use the other 2 shots. So, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, it was more streamlined. It was a simpler.
Yeah, much simpler shoot.
Which is good. They can't all be singers.
Yeah.
They can't all be done with
That being
Joe.
That being said, it's like, it's interesting to watch. Like the people I've sent it to who have watched it through have been like, man, I can't believe that was a 6.5 minute song.
Well, be honest. Like, who are those people? It's your mum. It's dad.
Oh yes. Did we want to still watch that old video, or are we gonna run out of time?
I reckon we can watch it. One of you guys are gonna have to share it.
No share.
So next to video, it'll have share.
Close down.
I'm ready to see a dick. I'm ready to see a dick. I know he's gonna hit share my screen, and there's.
That would almost be preferable if it's the video I think you're talking about. I think I'd rather see a Big Johnson.
Frame rate is tanking for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It was recorded on a potato as well.
God, I can't believe that's me.
This was actually. Oh, go on, Alex.
I can't believe that's me in the middle. My hair is less than shoulder length.
Yeah.
My pubes are less than.
This isn't chest hair. I just tie my pubes around the back of my neck. It's a landing strip. Straight to my ball.
Wow.
Hit play anyways.
So is it going to look horrible if I do it?
Just hit play. I mean, we know what's there.
I think this was filmed by my mum.
Oh, no way.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not tanked anymore. Oh my god, it's Marcus! It was Marcus!
Was it?
Yeah.
Is it coming across too loud?
No.
Where they're at?
You can change the stream volume.
Fucking Hamish not knowing the drums and just playing like a regular 4/4 beat.
That's so funny.
He learned to like in a day or something.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't even going to be there, I think. He was in Dav for that
yeah.
gig.
You notice how Ben's playing your guitar?
Yeah. That guitar's still at my dad's house, actually. I got to clean that one up. It was fun to play.
The old Rampage. Such a sick guitar.
Is this the one where I climb on the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get ejected.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm surprised you must have been just 18.
Maybe.
Maybe did a Lane Staley and you were bloody like 16.
Yeah, I think you. How many years younger are you? You're just 30, aren't you, Alex? So.
Yeah, I'm a year younger than you. I'm 93.
Okay. I think this is 2011, so you were just 18, maybe.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If it was 2011 July, before July, I would have been 17.
I'm wearing a flannel.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
You
the
wore
Marshall
gloves
cabs.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Oh, yeah.
massive.
They're yours. Oh, no.
No, the one next to me is, and the other one's Ben's. He had a Marshall cab.
But, like, that's pretty crazy to actually have to bring your own cab. What do you reckon it would be in the head, or you reckon
Oh, there we go.
I was both. It was both.
That's filthy.
They had nothing. I don't even remember what they had for the bass setup, but yeah. But then again, most of the bands at that competition were playing like a deluxe reverb combo, so yeah, we definitely didn't fit in.
That's where the climbing begins, Alex. It's like swaying everywhere. It's like, I think security from memory was just staring you down hard.
Yeah.
And then I took my shirt off, and then they threw me out, I think.
To the abyss.
Wow.
That's gotta be Tom or someone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, look at it fucking rocking, and I'm just fucking riding it.
And
is that a glass?
don't know.
Hang on to the. Oh, hang on. Put the microphone.
That's Tom. That's Tom there.
Oh my god.
And how low the guitars are as well.
Oh yeah.
Now we're nipple riders.
Oh.
So, yeah, 2011. UWA. Oh my god. I think
When-
we actually
What's the date on
didn't
the
we,
upload?
like,
I think we didn't win this year, but we won the following year.
We didn't win shit.
We won the.
What do you mean?
No. So we got through to the second round of this.
September.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have just been 18.
Ooh.
Yeah,
'cause
Golly
it was the
One
that-
is like my dad's YouTube thing or something.
Damn, he's stealing our money with 74 views.
74, yeah.
75 now.
You're welcome.
I wanna
Transfer
look.
the accounts.
I want to look at the analytics for that video, where it's like if you zoom out to like the 15-year timeline, it's like 10 views at the start, and then like all the way at the other end, 1 view.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think the one.
Nah, that's alright.
I think the video where I took my shirt off probably would have been worse, but because I know the security
well,
guard
yeah,
came up to me and
Youngwood channel.
it was like, it's
It's
on our
crazy
other
now that
channel, Too Much Breed.
Oh yeah,
So,
breeding all day, baby.
Oh, bit of information just dropped. Apparently, Death Clock is coming to Perth.
I saw that. I'm actually keen to go. Like, well, I reckon the tickets are going to be like.
Jamie, just pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up. Pull up.
Jamie, pull that one up.
Jamie, pull me off. No, you're gonna be like, Jamie, pull that up. Okay, it'll be like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear mine. My keyboard's not as like nice sounding. It's probably all
Replace
the.
Jamie with AI.
What's it sound like?
Oh my god.
How should?
What are you guys currently listening to?
Oh, I have been listening to.
Don't mean just in a gym playlist either. Like, so that you're
Damn
actually paying
That's all I
attention.
got.
So that
That's
you're
all I-
paying
the only
attention
time-
to and listening.
No, that's the only time I listen to music is in the gym.
Pretty much the truth, eh?
Fair enough.
I have been listening to Bloodywood, who are a Indian metal band, and they do a feature with baby metal, and it's actually dope. I really enjoyed it.
Oh.
Yeah, I love baby metal.
Oh.
I think they're fucking dope. Like the people producing them just do great jobs, especially when they do features on other artists like Electric Callboy and Bring Me the Horizon and stuff. Just I don't know. They always put them.
Good. Yeah, good collabs.
Yeah, they're my dream collab. Have anime girls inbreed. Sorry, more anime girls inbreed.
Yeah. 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 Gene, although he might still be at work at this hour,
What time is it? What time is
is
it? How
an
can we
anime
know?
girl.
How can we know what time Gene finishes work? It's almost impossible to know.
What have you been listening to, Dan?
I listened to the Butthole album by Vola. Witness.
Ah,
the
Witness.
album.
Yeah,
Witness this butthole.
I'll put a picture of the Butthole album up so everybody knows what the Butthole
What we're
album
talking.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's been pretty much my gym playlist for past 2 days. So just cranked through that a couple of times, and yeah, it's really good. I'm still, I think I'm favoring more so the first half of the album. Like I can't really separate out of Straight Lines, Headbound Sideways, 24 Light Years, and These Black Claws as my favorite of those 4. But they're all really, really good.
Torch. Stone Leader's good though. I don't mind that at all. Mm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think like I just need a few more playthroughs to get zooped in. I think it's probably more so like at the start of the album is when like my pre-workout's like peaking. So I'm like,
I love this music.
Yeah.
You're, like crashing.
I'm just dying.
You've got some bias there from the pre-workout highs.
Pre-workout bias.
No, it's
We
good
should
album.
we should do like a wine pairing list, but it's songs and pre-workouts. It's like, oh yeah,
That would be good.
I take BMP Annihilate with this music I found. It's really cool. It's just Dragon Ball Z quotes with guitars over the top of it.
Yeah, so Vola's definitely been something that I've been getting to this week, but I need to get through more than one album to say that I've actually listened to a fair bit. I've literally, yeah. How many albums I got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got a few now.
Yeah.
I can only remember the recent 2. The one with the lady swimming underwater is also pretty good.
Yeah. And the one with the
Cool.
pastel head.
The Friend of a Phantom, the most recent one. I think it's
Yep.
good. Probably not as good as Witness
Paper Wolf is
overall,
a dope song.
but Paper Wolf is a good one. Yeah.
With the electronic duck at the start going like. Wah, wah.
Yeah. I think Cannibal's a little bit too cliche,
Yeah, I didn't like Cannibal.
but the music's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few good ones in there.
What have you been listening to, Alex?
Actually, I've been listening to a lot of Algorithm because it's very good gym music. It's just like hard style beats and really heavy guitars, and it's really high BPM, so it's great for running or rowing or all the other exercises I actually hate. Yeah.
It comes in waves, man.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things you just like. You hate the cardio side, and then it just grows on you one day. But yeah, you need those kind of like meaty, high BPM like bands.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just can't do it.
Oh man. So we've got another half hour of stuff here. I reckon we call it there, just because this is
I
gonna.
was going to say who I've been
Good luck
listening to.
editing.
Oh yeah, go Matt. Go. Sorry.
No, fuck you. It's a secret now.
Tune in next time to find out
what
who
Matt
Matt's been listening
listens to. No, I've actually been listening to good
I'll
old
cut it there.
contortionists.
I'll cut it there. I've actually been listening to, and then the episode just ends.
Perfect.
It's like,
Yes.
next time.
Next time, and then I keep resuming it and just let it play out. So yeah, you've been listening to Contortionist.
Just muted in the background.
Yeah.
You like.
They haven't done much in a while, but the live album retrospective is really good. It's like 3 disc worth, and yeah, just can't get enough of the old stuff. It's good.
Dope.
Retrospective.
Yeah, it's like a live studio album. They play the bangers from across their albums. It's just really, really good.
I need to
Yeah,
give it a listen.
Yeah, because I think The Language is the first thing I listened to from them. Absolutely loved it. Probably still my favorite album of all time. But this is, reminded me some of their older stuff, how good it was. Like in particular, like Flourish is an absolute banger. Do you like that? And some others from Geocentric Confusion.
No, I need to get back into them. Yeah, because the only thing I've actually
Exoplanet,
listened to them
Geocentric Confusion is a song.
Yeah, Language is such a banger. That was over 10 years ago. That feels like bloody yesterday. That's so crazy.
Yeah. It's like them and Carnival are so good, but haven't done much in a while. I wonder, like, who else is like that? Except the good part. Just we haven't done anything.
Who's another Perth metal band that's coming up?
Oh, yeah, they're doing big things coming. Big things coming. Say the line, Bart.
What the hell's that sound?
That's my washing machine. Vibing away. Man, it's like 2 rooms away.
That's insane, man.
I'm gonna
EQ
EQ the shit out of that, so everyone's like, oh man, we should record your washing machine for an intro for the song, and then like have it like slam in like.
That would be so good, man. To just make it into a slam beat.
My
have plenty of us.
My mic here is about to die, and I probably should stop recording.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Because I've got all this footage, but then I've also got like a preamble thing that I did for the video, like explaining what's going on and just like a general talk through. But I'll probably cut that down to like nothing, because I was worried that like today we'd get like maybe 10 minutes of talking and we'd be like, okay, we're all out of ideas. So I was like, just in case, and now it's been almost 2 hours.
Shit.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, well.
I'm calling it there. Yeah, no more.
Good stuff.
We're done.
Pull out.
I'm
The
pulling
pull out
out.
kings.
I'm pulling out.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning into what was a very long and very fun episode of Bashing One Out with Breed. Tomorrow we have Swallowing Hornets coming out on all streaming platforms. Our new music video is dropping at 12 a.m. So if you really want to get up early and watch it, that'd be great. But if you could like, subscribe, and follow, and do all that other shit for the channel, that'd be great. I guess we'll see you next week. Cheers.